Okay, round 5 or 6?
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
5, I think. Yeah, I think it's 5.
Okay, I think 5. Okay, let's go 5.
4, 3, 2.
Now, that's the kind of bravery you see all the time, not just at the end of the game. As I said, the good old-fashioned pub push, where somehow the team becomes 10 times more skilled when they realise that, oh wait, we need to do the objective. Something I hate in every team. It's like, why are you doing the objective now? This is kind of priority at the beginning of the game.
Our control point is being captured.
Speaking
I think the main thing I really liked about that was just seeing demo men rush in and having like 2 or 3 red snipers on the point, literally just see a charge cut down halfway through the courtyard and just a faceplant into the ground. It's so depressing to see that.
I'm not sure you've seen this, man, but I've got a glitchy demo man on point B here. Really. Well, anyway, I think this glitchiness is being documented. But okay, blue are breaking on the point C. Oh no! Did you see that was having its all trying to do?
Yeah, that was brave, but more dumb than it was brave.
Yep. Oh, hang on. I think I've got that problem. Matzy there, I can just about see him. I can basically like invisible man running around in armor and gear and stuff. Actually, one thing we haven't seen, I think Alfie's playing, is Sandman Cleaver, which is a really good combo. It actually gives you a second range class in this game.
Actually, yeah, that's a class that I never really sort of think of when it comes to this, but yeah, you know, 150 damage plus stun time. Yeah, that can be lethal in this map, and I've never really considered it.
One thing I've seen, this blue team is seriously staying on this point now, not coming off. You know, they try really hard. Alfie tries to use the board, you know, the conscious objector, but I don't think it really works at the heavy. Now, blue team, I don't think managed to nail that down. There's just not enough of them anymore. They need to get into the big charge.
The final control point is being contested.
Now, this is the problem. They can barely get through the front door. There's a lot of good snipers in red team, actually.
Well, I don't know. On a map like this, good is quite a subjective term, especially if they're literally just aiming out that gate. You're almost bound to hit something.
I think I just saw a soldier just try to die. As soon as he about to pull the grenade, he got shot in the face. That's unfortunate. Soldiers are really trying to self-detonate here, but they just can't do it. I mean, one thing I would love to see in this game is a fan of war. That is so much fun.
Yeah, something like a fan of war and milk, and, you know, maybe, you know, then some Ullapore Cavers, stuff like that. That's the kind of thing that can absolutely devastate one team in a go.
Oh, could you imagine a team milked and then an Ullapore Caver coming in? All the health! Okay, look at blue team. Yeah, A, B, yep, got that. Let's go for C. Now, can they do it all in one rush? They need to congregate, remember? And by congregate, send one scout in. Okay, that's the point, actually. Defecating zombies actually got a Boston Basher, and that is a risky weapon to take in this game. Yeah, it seems like blue have got to go for more scouts at the moment. They just aren't getting in there, and this blue team still isn't congregating. They're kind of dribbling in.
Yeah, they're just basically stuck at spawn, and everyone's getting picked off one at a time. Something I haven't actually seen as well. I mean, I know they're only reskins, but the ham and the fish. I need some surf and turf action going on here.
Actually, one thing you said before, they need medics. Actually, for one other good reason. Medics are so good at corralling a team together because people do tend to hang around those guys.
Yeah, I think it is just a sort of morale push-up thing, but they seem to have finally gotten it there.
Wow, nice. Yeah, it was good. Nice, good. Got 5 guys moving on the point, took it out, done. That's how you do it. Please, I mean, this is a game 6 or 7. I think it's 7, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
I can never tell.
3, 2, One.
Let's see if any move around recently. Well, I can't really say. There's a lot of good players running around here in this game.
I think there's a lot more Sandman going on than there was last round, actually. I've seen quite a few baseballs flying here and there.
Yeah, in a strange way, that the scouts become the intermediate class for this game is that they can get into a fight and they can also, take things out of range if needs be. Whereas, the sniper is pretty much just range.
Yeah, without Girardi, which obviously I don't know if it's actually ever been enabled in this game mode, but without Girardi, the sniper's pretty much just, I don't know, melee on a sniper. It's kind of a moot point, really. You've got your arrow or bow and arrow, so what's the point?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, if Girardi in this game would be too devastating, it would make snipers way too prevalent.
And yet they allow us to have boards on our back with batteries on them.
Yeah, of course. Well, as I said, most casual game type ever. It's like, you've got a magma axe. I guess that's doable. Actually, I have to say, one of the most useless weapons ever in this particular game mode, Homewrecker. Don't use it.
Well, yeah, that is another one where there's literally no bonus. And, yeah, in fact, thinking about it, the Ubersaw really doesn't have much of a benefit, really, considering that the main point of it is to build up Uber faster. When you can't use your Uber, what's the point?
Yep. Oh, one thing I am seeing around here, one of the pyros is using a back scratcher, and that is an amazing pick. Because, one of the benefits of it is, it's 25% extra health, which is amazing. You're playing pyro with that. But also the back scratcher does more damage than a regular weapon. I mean, that's nice, so straight away you're doing more damage and you're getting more health from pickups, so really, really good for this game type. Yeah,
and it doesn't suffer from as many downsides as the, or at least not as significant a downside as the Power Jack, which is obviously 20% damage vulnerability, which can be pretty severe in a game like this, even if it is basically the Pyro's Zatoichi.
Yes. Oh, yeah, thank you for the stats, man. Okay, 2 minutes 30. Red are defending reasonably well here. Again, Blue need to congregate, pose as a team, and get in there. Oh, who was that? I saw you. You ran backwards, missed runner. Coward charging. Okay, heavy on the point, on fire. That's the way you do it. Barely any health, keep advancing. There's no time for strategy in this game. Little Flower there playing backup defensive soldier. But yeah, we've not seen a banner go off yet in this game. Soldier's one of those classes that actually is so powerful at the right time. If they can detonate and if they can throw off the banner, that's amazing power.
Yeah, I think really the main problem is basically just managing to stay alive the right amount of time to actually get a banner going, because God knows it takes long enough in a normal game. A game like this where you pretty much die in every 15 seconds, it's so difficult to manage to raise a banner.
Now, one thing I'm seeing with Blue Team, they're playing a bit standoffish. They're not really getting in. It's not about medics and snipers, but no real close combat guys. I say no. Okay, scouts are close combat, but they're kind of a bit flimsy.
At least on their own, yeah.
Oh,
they're not really
what's happening here? Sniper is holding the match. Oh, overtime. I think if Blue needed kept that 2 seconds earlier, they would have had that, but just about coping. Now that was, unfortunate. I think they nearly had that, but they just did nail it down. But look at Red Team, though. They're just in there massacring, the one at a time guys that keep popping through. I think, Blue might need to, regroup and retake the points and go for another rush.
Yeah, it's not really worth it sort of just going as soon as you respawn, because you are just going to get killed again.
Blue are really trying though. Oh, that's a nice bit of explosion there. Snipers are getting in there, but they're just dying.
It's so hard trying to keep track of who's on the point when there's so many bodies on there. You can't tell what's alive and what's dead.
Yeah, that is getting a little bit, you know, trippy in terms of feet footwork in there. It's like, oh wait, no, step over that guy. I mean, this is pretty much the definition of let the bodies hit the floor. And Red have that. I mean, that was a very deserved win there. They just about held that. I mean, Blue came so close.